Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna hang out for a couple minutes, see if anybody wants to join in. What's up, Justin? How are you, sir? Hope your weekend's going good. I'm still running calls. It's all good. 5 o'clock on a Sunday. But we're making money. I'm getting rich. One capacitor at a time. One capacitor at a time today. Good thing I'm stocked, man. Shit. Ran a few calls today. Went over and I started off the day with 0 calls. Got my first call at like 8 in the morning. And I was like, yeah, I can come over. So I get over there and he's got a 32-year-old Gaffers and Sattler heating and air conditioning system. Closet ground. Ductwork is under the house. What's up, everybody? Ductwork under the house. So fortunately I didn't have to go underneath there. I probably would have today because it's freaking 93 degrees out today. And that would be my little safe haven. A little cool place under the house. But I get out there and he's kind of warning me right off the bat, like, hey, you know, I already had another company out here, and they didn't even turn the air conditioning system on. And guy pretty much just gave me a brochure. He's come out and took a picture of the model number and serial number, and then came back with a bunch of brochures about, like, hey, here's the system you need to replace this with. They're like, damn, that's ballsy as hell. It's fucked up, man. Sorry about French. But yeah, that's kind of messed up, man. Just, jeez. That's ballsy. So I get out there, and the fan's not running. I go ahead and pull open the front hatch there, and I check out the capacitor. You know, I tried to spin the blade first. Yeah, I'd always try to just spin the blade first, and it was kind of sticky. So I checked the capacitor, and it was a GE capacitor from 1927, and it was still had a full charge on it. I know you guys believe me when I say that too. Yeah, GE capacitor from hella long ago, full charge on it. Love those things, man. That's when they made shit right. So the compressor was also good. But that was kind of weird. I was like, yeah, the blade's sticky. And I wasn't really interested in changing this fan out because the fan is on like the underside, the undercarriage of the system, and the grill is on top. You know, the condenser coils are on top. I realized later you can go to the other end of the AC and pull open that panel, and then you have access to the fan motor that way if you're going to change it out. So if we were going to change it out, that's the way I would have gone in. However, there was some insulation laying down on the fan blade, preventing it from spinning. So just some insulation had just freaking dropped down from inside that little box after 30 years and landed on the fan blade, and that's what was preventing the fan from running. So I was like, wow, check this out. You know? He's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, no, it should start right back up too. So I mean, we'll see. I'll check the amp draws on the fan and the compressor, and I mean, compressor's running at 13 amps on a 3-ton system, and the fan was running about 1.3, 1.4. So he knows he's in the, you know, he knows where he's at on that system. He was talking about it the whole time I was there. I think he just is just really hoping to hang on to it for more years. I told him on the phone, I said, hey, I'm a repairman. I'm not a salesman. You know, when you called that other company, they probably asked you how old the system was, right? And he said, yeah. I said, if you told them anything over 12 or 13 years old, they probably sent out a salesman, not a technician, or maybe a hybrid of both, you know. So, and as soon as he saw your system, he was like, I don't want to work on that. And he just was like, hey, let's get this guy a new system. So he swung and he missed. I pulled out some insulation and got him going again. That dude was happy, which is nice because he's got several other properties. He says he's got other rentals. We set up another appointment for one of his other houses next Saturday. It's a condensate issue. He says it's not an emergency, but it's a condensate issue. He says, your condensate drain line is not supposed to go up and then back down, right? I'm like, correct. That is correct. We should take a look at that. What's up, Zach? How you doing, guys? What's up, Gerald? Gerald changed out 3 caps yesterday and a contactor. That's a busy day, dude. That's an easy day. Man, that's better than install. I tell you that. So, still got another call. I'm going to head over to the other side of town here. Second call was my favorite call of the day. Second call, lady calls me up and she's like, yes. Can you come fix my air conditioner? And right then I should have been like, nope. But I'm a sucker, and I was like, sure. Well, yeah, what's going on with it, you know? And she's like, oh, well, it's not cooling, but how much do you charge? I said, well, I have a $75 diagnostic. I have a $75 diagnostic, and that gets me out to your house, figure out what's going on with your system, and then whatever repair you might need, we can, you know, that'll be on top of that. She's like, okay, well, let me hang on. I'm calling. There's another company that's calling me too. So let me talk to him real quick. So she calls me back and she says, yeah, he's $80 for the diagnostic charge. So I'm gonna go with you because you're cheaper. I'm like, great. I'm like, great, awesome. So what was it? She calls him back or something, tells him that she's gonna go with me, tells me to go ahead and come on over. How soon can you get here? I'm like, well, I just finished up a call, so I could probably be over there in about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. And she's like, great. So I get over there, I pull up, I got my bag, got my gauges, ready to go. I'm ready to go, and I get to the door, and she says, hey, you're gonna waive the diagnostic fee when you find something, right? So if there's a repair, you waive the diagnostic, right? And I was like, no, it's $75 for the diagnostic, for the service call, for me to drive out to your house with a truck full of equipment to fix your system right here, right now. And she's like, oh, well, the other guy said that he would waive the diagnostic fee if there was a repair. So you can't do anything better than that? I'm like, look, man, I'm not here to play games. I mean, do you want your system repaired, fixed, or not? She's like, no, I'll go with the other company. I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, I just grabbed my bag. I just grabbed my bag and started heading out the door. And as the screen door was closing, I didn't realize that they were right behind me. And I'm like, you fucking idiot, you know. As I was just ticked, and so as I said that, her husband was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, all right. So I get in my car and I politely pull out of the driveway or out of the cul-de-sac there. Not really. But yeah, that kind of ticked me off, man, because the lady was just all over the place. I gotta start figuring this stuff out, you know. Repetition will eventually jade me enough where I will start figuring this out, and I'll just be like, no, I'm not coming over. So I went home, hung out for a few, fell asleep. I watched Zach's video earlier today on which leak search kit thingy, what leak finder that he's gonna get. He's gonna get an H10. And then I got the other call. I just got one now. I just got done there. It was a capacitor, pretty quick one, pretty easy one. They had a 55 plus 5 dual run capacitor on that York 3-ton package unit. And there was a note written on the 55, and it says 50 plus 5 is the original size of the capacitor. I'm like, oh shit. So that dude just found whatever he had in his truck and replaced it. So I replaced it with the correct one, and hopefully no damage has been done on that. So got him up and running. I recommended a filter. Oh, he did decide which one he's going to get. So I did let them know about that grill up in the ceiling that usually needs a filter. I wasn't sarcastic about it. I just said, as I always do, I'm just like, okay, so the size of your filter is a 20 by 20 by 1 filter. I recommend, just go out and get the cheapest filters you can find, throw them up there, buy a few of them so you have extras and you're more inclined to change them out. If they're not perfectly white, it's time to change them out. So that finished up that call, and then I just got one more. So got one more here, and I think she's got 2 systems. She says one system is not cooling well, or that the airflow is not that great, and that the other system just isn't cooling at all. So we will go over and figure out what's going on with this system. Once you go H10, you don't go back. That's right. Alright, man. Well, I'm glad you guys are all having a good weekend. Yep. Soap bubbles. That's all you need. That's how I found my last one. Was soap bubbles. Alright, boys. Well, I'm going to get off here. Thanks for watching. Just felt like doing a video. I'm a little behind on my real videos, so I'm trying to get to the computer and do that. I just released one today, and I have another one. It's not a lot of action. It's just a vlog that I made today, but I'll probably release it tomorrow. But I do have some video out there. We'll see what's going on. So, okay, guys, I will check you out later. See ya. Let you guys chat on since you guys are chatting. Clogged filter. Yeah, Derek. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to change that? Huh. Yeah. It's pretty funny. So used to it by now, huh? You should change your filter. How often? Every 2 months, every 3 months. Actually, if it's not perfectly white, it's time to change it out. Because that's the air you're breathing. Oh, okay. John HVAC, what's up, brother? Cool, guys. Well, I gotta bust this Yui because I drove past my on-ramp. See you guys later, man. Have a good one.